guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So one of the recent Dokkan Festival exclusives we got in here on JP Dokkan is this unit right here. This Dokkan Fest Kale and Caulifla. Now, I think that this unit early on in fights can be a little bit unimpressive, but this unit does bring a lot to the table. Their link set is incredible. I think they're the best unit in the game for long events, even better than Namek Goku because their heal, I think, is really, really big. But they introduced this category into the game, Bond of Friendship. Now, we're used to these categories, small, shitty, terrible categories, stuff like that. Bond of Friendship is not that. Bond of Friendship is going to be like basically a mainline team. You want to know why? Because every single Goku is on Bond of Friendship. So that means this category will always be good, is what that means, right? Because guess what? We're always going to be getting Goku units, constantly. Like, here, let me actually just sort by the order of when, when I've gotten these characters and stuff like that, right? And you see, we just got the version ZLR Goku, Namek Goku, right? There's Heart Virus Goku, GT Goku, right? We just are constantly getting very, very powerful, very high-level Dokkan Fest exclusive and LR characters. So a lot of times when I do these videos, centered on category teams, a big portion of it is how good is the category in that what are the avenues for improvement for the team, right? And this is a team where there are just exponential ways that this team will be good, right? Dragon Ball Super Superhero, the movie is going to have, Goku characters in it, right? If they ever do manga stuff, if the anime comes back, right? Think of all the Gokus that are going to happen, all the EZA Gokus, everything. So it just means this category is going to be very good. Just right here, I think Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku getting a new Dokkan Fest is something very likely to happen, because at this point in the game, it's like Goku's Dokkan event, and there's no one even close to the oldest Dokkan events that have not been updated, right? Him, and then I think after that is Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, I think. I'd have to go back and double check, right? People would point out Kid Buu, but dude, Kid Buu came up a long ass time after this guy, right? So Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 Goku will eventually get a new one, probably sooner rather than later, and there's countless EZAs. If we look at the characters that are on here, that are not just Goku, right? The Kale and Caulifla units are on here. Keep in mind that Kefla herself is not on here, right? So physical EZA Kefla is not here on the team, which is a little bit of a detriment for actual Kale and Caulifla. Their leader skill is Bond of Friendship and Rapid Growth, and then that's where Kefla is. Kefla's on Rapid Growth. So, you could get her on the leader skill, but just the specific category, Kefla is not going to be on here. This team just got another massive... This guy, dude, people will see, right? As time goes on, as I use this guy more, as people grind him up and see, this Goku is outstanding, and he's going to be so good for a lot of these teams. And again, I really do want to hammer home that point of Kale and Caulifla and how crazy their link set is, man. Because they've got Saiyan lineage, they have Prepare for Battle, they have Tournament of Power, right? So it's very easy for them to sort of really work well with a lot of characters. We have a lot of early Dragon Ball characters like Yamcha and Tien and Chaozu. A lot of these types of characters are in here. If they ever decided to get a good card, I mean, if you look at how good that version ZLR Goku is, maybe we could get some sort of thing for one of them. It seems like one of the big focuses for version Z is they're gonna create these really highly detailed story events and stuff like that. So we very easily could get one of those, I think. Maybe for some Dragon Ball story sagas. I mean, there's a lot they'd have to really add in for those. But some sort of Tien from the 22nd tournament or something like that, I think certainly could be a good option. Broly, Chile, and Lemo are on here. This is them finally getting a team, right? It's just dude, they've just been dead. They don't really work that well on movie bosses, I guess, because there's not a good Rainbow Orb Changer. I don't think that Super Android 13 is good for movie bosses, considering he needs Android category characters. We could utilize Angel Goku and GT Dokkan Fest Goku. So Broly, Chile, and Lemo, if we bring a bunch of these Orb Changers on here, them getting their 7 orbs and thus their guaranteed dodge, right? Like that is actually now that I think about it, that is pretty realistic here if we really like fill it up with the orb changers. And then, you know, them just busting out 7 orbs and guaranteed dodging is going to be pretty good. The Trunks and Goten cards are on here. Gotenks himself is not on here, right? But Trunks and Goten are. So I do think we could potentially get like some sort of like, you know, Goten and Trunks that might actually like fuse into Gotenks. We don't have a card like that. Like we have the LR Trunks and Goten who their sort of super attack animations are Gotenks, but not like an actual transforming card. I do think we can get that at some point. Again, I'm just looking for other characters. Oh, Fat Boo and Hercule are on here. I don't know that that is gonna matter too much. Because what about like evil Fat Boo, the STR Fat Boo is not on here, is he? He is not. No. Okay. So they were very specific about the certain ones they got. But yeah, this is mainly like a Goku category, right? We see some other characters on here, you know, Pan, Goten, Trunks. But if you're really looking through this, this is the Goku show, basically, with this team. But again, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because guess what? Goku units come out every 5 goddamn seconds. So let's go ahead and hop in and just have a little bit of fun with the Bond of Friendship category team. Alright, so we'll go ahead and jump through. Accidentally had the auto on, like usual. What's new? Every video, man. Just the fight starts and the auto is going on. That's okay. Again, we're able to build a really strong team. This is going to be one of those categories that is just going to be very easy to sort of like build in whichever sort of like major key link you want. Types of characters you want, like, etc., right? Like, would we be able to build it just with the Universe 6 girls? Yeah, we would. Again, the only thing is we don't have access to Kefla, but, like, we easily could go, like, you know, the Tech Caulifla, STR Kale, Int Kale, STR Caulifla, AGL Caulifla, right? Like, you could go all of those types of characters. The Pans are, I think the Pans are probably a lot better than many people give them credit for. Xenopan is pretty busted. I mean, people aren't realize how good she is, but like the STR sort of like waifu Pan, right? Like she's really good. And like not like barely many people even realize that. And then obviously LRB Pan is really good. People know about her. Alright, so this is a pretty good rotation right here. We have a lot of support. What is this LR Goku at 141k? God damn, that boy is good. Because most of his defense comes on super. So, like, that LR Goku, he is actually, like, just like a slot 3 god. That, like, LR Goku, like, he's just gonna, like, anytime I could bring him on a team, like, he's pretty much going on a team. Like, a character nowadays that's able to rock, like, 300k plus defense while supporting all units is just, like, so powerful, because they release so many busted supports these days, but, you know, it's like, look at Third Form Frieza, right? He's a support type unit for Sworn Enemy. Look at the GT Trunks and Goten. They're support for Goku family and Vegeta family, right? A lot of options like that. A lot of characters like that. But then we get this god who just is buffing the entire game. And he's free. He's, like, it's not just free, but he's easily free, too, right? Like, LR Master Roshi is super easy, super, like, easy to farm up, super easy to get. All of that, right? And then it's like, it's the same thing with this Goku as well. He's just, like, ridiculously easy to go ahead and grind up. We'll do a few turns here, you know, sort of let our team get busy, and then we'll finish up. But let me know what you guys are thinking about this Bond of Friendship team, about the Dokkan Fest Kale and Caulifla. I think that they're a pretty good unit, right? Not really the type of unit I prefer, just because I feel like they're not really, like, turn 1 in, like, Battlefield and Super Battle Road, I feel like a lot of times they will look not that impressive, right? But the longer you go into an event, the more they are able to completely take control of the event, right? Because they're stacking with every super attack in base. And then when you do decide to transform with them, which you could do on turn 6, you get a 60% heal. So I feel like a good way to utilize Kale and Caulifla here is to just go through an event naturally, and then once we would reach a point where, oh, we've taken a lot of damage, boom, we'll pop the heal, right? And then Kefla comes out. Namek Goku is like far superior in every single way to the Tech Kefla unit, right? But the difference is that the Tech Kefla, they have that 60% heal when they transform. That's like the huge like game changer, the huge difference between them. Like that 60% heal, I consider that to be a very powerful ability. I always really like characters that have like those sort of like transformations or fusions or exchange or something with heal, right? Like LR, Vegeta, and Nappa, like that unit is really pretty bad, mediocre. It's just that they're an AoE. They have the active skill where they get the guaranteed dodge on turn 3, which is pretty easy to get. And then they also have the heal on the exchange if you get it. But like that's like basically all that unit brings to the table. A character like LR I think is actually still kind of solid in certain very like niche situations with the heal, right? Things like EZA and stuff like that. But he definitely can be. He locked him in place. Okay, that's fine. I got no problem pushing off Goten and Trunks right here. I wanted to leave Goten and Trunks on a rotation with one of these Goku units, because obviously Goten and Trunks, they're not supporting Kale and Caulifla and stuff like that. But I don't want to lose Namek Goku off rotation, right? I mean, he's the best unit we're running on the team right now by far. Namek Goku is just so good, right? Like, I feel like a lot of people, with the 350 million download celebration, a lot of people did lose sight of how good Namek Goku is, just because Full Power Frieza is just so dominant. So like for a lot of people, Namek Goku did get overshadowed when he is really like I mean, he's just as good in that, like, whereas Frieza is like way better if you build a team around him. Goku is just like head and shoulders better if the team is not built around him, right? I think that's a real strength that Goku has, is that, are you gonna lock our rotations like that? Damn it. I actually wanted them. Oh, Turles, you're such a little prick. I guess I'll do this right here. Oh, it's getting a little lag. I gotta reset. That, like, it gets a little, because one thing I like to do is I'll like press one of the orbs and I'll kind of just like slide. Yeah, see, like I slid. Look at the way it's like lagging like that. Yeah. That's what happens. Hello, I let go. Yes, but that's what happens. You know, with like 12 hours straight of link leveling and stuff like that, right? Like I haven't opened and closed the app in a while, and it tends to get a little bit laggy like that. Oh man, was that ever laggy? Let's go and bust out some active skills. How about that? Let's watch our boy Kaioken Goku go ahead and put in a little bit of work right here. Alright, pretty good. I guess we'll just go ahead and leave it just like this right here. We'll continue to let Namek Goku just go ahead and just destroy the enemies. I think probably next turn what we'll do is we'll go ahead and fuse with our girls Kale and Caulifla. And then we probably will end on that turn, right? Again, with every Goku in the game on this team, it's so ridiculously easy, again, to build this team in any way that we want to, and let them be able to completely dominate, completely take control of just so many different events, right? So, let me know what you guys think of the Bond of Friendship category. Let me know what you guys think of Kale and Caulifla, but they're definitely very good, and they've definitely got a very good team here also. So see, like, we've actually taken some damage, right? Like, we could actually make use out of this heal right here. so now we got our girl, Kefla. Can we get 6 orbs? Yes, we can. That's the thing about Kefla. Tech Kefla can be very powerful. Yeah, I didn't really get too many opportunities to super attack with the base skill in Caulifla. She does get a lot of defense on attack, and she does have dodge once she transforms as well. But there's a huge difference between Tech Kefla when she gets the 6 orbs and when she doesn't, right? With the 6 orbs here, we will be able to put up an absolutely huge amount of damage, even though we're not getting support from Trunks and Goten right here. So let's go and see what type of attack set she puts up right here. 5.15. I mean, that's good. I mean, that's no support, right? Many powerful links, Power Bestowed by God, Super Saiyan, Fuse Fighter are not active, right? So, yeah, I mean, she can put up good damage. She's got the dodge. You know, she healed. Again, I consider her to be a really, really powerful unit for long events, right? So, again, let me know what you guys think of the Bond of Friendship category. This is one of those teams that we're going to continue to see units added to all the time. This would be like sort of like a fun team if ever we do need to use this for like missions and like Infinite Dragon Ball History or Collection of Epic Battles or something like that. It's really not going to be difficult to sort of like utilize this category team and get it done, right? So let me know what you guys think of the Bond of Friendship category. Thanks guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.